The Play Mornings with Steph and John replay.
A big good morning, world. Hello, and welcome to Friday. It is February 23rd, 2024. I have my favorite jolly man here with me this morning. It's Bob MacKay.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, you had to come because John is on holidays, and I just don't know how to be in the studio by myself.
Oh, dear little fella having a birthday.
Yeah, he is. He's turning 20, that guy.
Wow.
I know. Do you remember when you were 20?
You get old so fast.
Grow up.
That's 34 years ago. Come on now. My memory isn't that good.
Oh, it is, for sure.
Yeah,
Where were you living when you were 20?
When I was 20, I was living in Halifax, Nova Scotia.
That sounds like a nice place.
Oh, it's a beautiful city. Yeah, beautiful city. Get in trouble bad there, though. It's so easy to get in trouble.
Really?
Oh.
I was unaware.
When you have more bars per capita than any other city in Canada, that happens.
That would happen.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to hang out this morning a ton. We'll tell some funny stories with you and make you laugh. So thanks so much for joining me, Bob.
Right on. Have a good day, folks.
Bob, you have an iPhone?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So you know how you can close your apps, like you hard close them?
Yeah, at the end of the day, every day, I close them before I
Do
go to
you
bed.
really?
Absolutely.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
I never close them.
No?
Every 4 months or something, I'll be like, ooh, what a fun activity. I'm closing every single app I've ever used in the last 4 months.
I always think if you use your computer you have in your desktop, right? It goes slow. So what do? You close your apps to make it speed up. So I think that with my iPhone, if I have all this stuff open, maybe it's slowing down and I won't be able to get my Facebook page rejuvenated quick enough or whatever. And yeah, that's probably the end the battery thing, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have some bad news for you.
Uh-oh.
The one time this is actually working in my favor, because I'm also like a multiple tab kind of girl. I think I have 700 tabs in my Safari on my phone.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's bad. But they're saying that hard closing your apps is actually bad for your battery life, not the other way around.
But who are they?
Apple is coming out and saying it.
We know what Apple did with our batteries before.
There's a class action lawsuit
There's
for
a
that.
class action battery lawsuit, yeah.
But they're saying that it's because it has to pull so much information instead of just saving the information. So basically, when you have your app open, say, for instance, the McDonald's app, okay, so you've got the menu, you've got your McDonald's deals, you have your points, and it knows that. And then when you open it again, it just kind of refreshes. But when you open it as it's the first time opening, it has to pull so much extra information. It uses more battery. I know. So at the end of the day, you think you're doing phone cleaning maintenance, having a really good clean phone. But really, you're just making your battery life worse.
Every time I come on your show, Steph, I learn something. This is amazing.
I'm so
I love it.
I've learned about a new syndrome.
What is that called?
Empty box syndrome.
Empty box. Is this like a chat thing or something, or
Like a chat box?
Yeah.
Like a chat bot?
Yes.
No, it is not.
Busted.
And it's not people who are sad that they don't have any stuff. It is actually a group of folks who are born on February 29th.
Ah, like our little buddy John.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Our little buddy John is born on February 29th. And apparently they're sad that they don't have a box on the calendar.
Wow. No, I never heard of that. Oh my gosh, where do you find this stuff?
But they want to be able to check it off, They want to be able to look at the calendar and say, my birthday's coming up, and write it in the box. And they don't have a box to do that. And so there's actually gatherings for people who are born on February 29th.
Yeah.
And every 4 years they get together and they have a leap year party and really, really celebrate that their
Oh, that's cool.
box finally came up.
What a thing.
The scams are coming fast and furious.
Constantly.
Oh my goodness. And I can't believe, these terrible people who choose to steal your money. They'll come up with any excuse that's going to confuse you and make you give it to them.
Oh, and it's the most vulnerable people too. It seems they were trained on how to get you.
Absolutely. I read an article the other day, and it was about a lady who is a financial analyst, a freelance journalist for finance, and she was scammed out of $50,000.
Wow.
She literally put it in a shoebox and handed it to somebody who said, "Don't look at that. That's a CIA agent. Don't look at his face. He's undercover. We don't want you to compromise his identity." And she gave it to him.
Yeah.
She had no idea who she gave $50,000 to.
Wowzers. That's terrible, eh?
A friend of mine was working on her citizenship at the time. And then, of course, a fake CRA person called her and said, oh, we're going to deport you if you don't pay this taxes. We're going to send somebody to come and arrest you. She got so scared, they sent her to Shoppers Drug Mart to buy iTunes gift cards. She read off the number to them. And as she finished reading the last number, she realized, wait a second. I'm getting scammed. But the money was gone immediately, $900 just out the door.
Yeah. Years ago, I had a staff member of mine that same thing. Revenue Canada called him up, or supposedly, and same thing. He came to me, said, "Bob, I got to take off. I got to go." And I was like, I slowed him down. So what's going on? Type deal, right? And then he explained to me about Revenue Canada owes him $1,000. So if he doesn't pay it right away with iTunes cards, he was going to be arrested. And it's almost like watching Jeopardy on the couch. We always have the answer. We think, oh, how can this guy fall for that? But you think it's a multiple billion-dollar industry.
Totally. And they say less than 50% of people report.
Yeah, because they're embarrassed, eh?
Yeah, exactly. And especially, it's not just love scams anymore. You used to say like, oh, this poor elderly person really just was lonely and fell for, sending money to somebody overseas. But now it's tax season. It's the perfect time for somebody to call you and tell you you're late on your taxes or you've done something wrong and you need to pay us however they may get your money. iTunes gift cards or whatever, or $50,000 in a shoebox.
Right, yeah. This is just be careful out there, folks. Be aware and question. Always question. And another thing is, too, Revenue Canada, they always send you mail.
Yes.
They never do stuff over the phone. It's always through the mail, right? So just pay attention to that for sure.
Bob, I've learned a new term.
Nice.
Soft fascination.
Oh.
Have you heard of it before?
Absolutely not.
Do you want to make a guess about what it means?
I think it may be, instead of going, wow, you go, wow.
Oh, just a little bit. You're just soft. You're like, nah, that's not that cool. It's just all right.
Yeah, just maybe.
That is not correct. I'm sorry. We gotta
level up your lexicon.
Okay, soft fascination. They say that hard fascination is where you kind of get maybe a little bit obsessed with something. You really fixate on it.
Oh, right on.
For instance, I'll give the example of, say, our friend John Tupper, who is the astrophotographer here in town, and he runs the amateur astronomy group. Pardon me. He's very fascinated. He really loves the stars and he's learned a ton about it.
Right.
That's a hard fascination.
Okay.
A soft fascination might be you're sitting outside and a soft breeze goes by and you think, oh, I love it when that happens. I'm softly fascinated by it.
So I was close, though.
Yeah.
I was close. Come on now. Give me that.
You're just not yelling. Yeah, you're really just thinking, oh, the stars are great. I really like seeing them. But you're not like, the stars are so cool, I must take a photo of them and buy a telescope type thing. You're just softly fascinated by them.
Okay, I'll buy that. Sure.
Thinking about doing some renovations at my house.
Yeah.
And then I was like, probably just wait until I sell it.
Right.
And then do them kind of then.
We were in the same position because the wife and I were considering selling our house, not leaving Fort Mac, just go to a different home, right? But then the list came out. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We'll paint this room, do that, do this, and then we asked ourselves, wait a minute, we're not going to sell our house because interest rates are ridiculous. Mm-hmm. But we said, it was like, why do we make our houses better for somebody else?
Isn't it funny? It's like you live with something that's not quite done. Maybe the baseboard isn't finished in that one section, or you tried out some paint and you never did get around to painting it. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, we're going to sell it. We better finish that. And then your house looks so great for someone else to enjoy.
Yeah. It never made sense. Like after we thought about it, was like, this makes no sense at all. So now we're in the midst of actually making a list of things that we want to do for us. Like what colors we want or trim or whatever. Yeah, but it is so funny. Everybody I know, when they go to this other house, oh my gosh, we got to beautify this and do that. I get the idea, hoping to get more money for their home, but it doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't either. And I absolutely feel that. I had a friend whose parents sold their house and they had built the house when they first got married.
Oh, wow.
And they, kept it up really nicely. And when they were leaving, they still had wallpaper on the walls, but it still looked very classy. Mm-hmm. And his mom scrubbed top to bottom these walls, just made the house look so beautiful. And then they forgot something. And so she had to go pick it up from the new owners.
Yeah.
And stepped inside the house and they were ripping the wallpaper off the walls. I spent days scrubbing that.
Reality check.
Yeah, they're just going to change it anyway.
Exactly.
The Better You auction is happening now. Tons of items up there that you can bid on. And then February 28th, you just might win them.
Nice. Yeah, I went on the site there. There is a lot of stuff. Wow.
Mm-hmm. There's over 1,000 things that you can choose from. And there's a lot of things that are right here in Fort McMurray. But also, you can get stuff mailed to you if you like to business in Calgary, say, or you're going there for the summer and you might want to check out some events that they have going on. Maybe try your hand at a different golf course.
Right.
Things like that.
I've seen one here for Mac Island. I was amazed at. They got, I think, was it 4 gift cards, $100 gift cards here. They're auctioning right now, and I see a bid for $5 on it right now. I mean, you could take the better half out to that 72 kitchen and bar upstairs, or a really good restaurant, or use it for doing something like physical exercise. But I'd stick with the restaurant side myself. Anyway.
Yeah, and I mean, they never expire as well. So you can buy it now, get it on February 28th. And then, next year you might be like, Valentine's Day, perfect. I have a gift card for that.
Christmas shopping done early.
Oh, wow. Lots of options here. As well, K's and ViroClean.
Oh, yeah.
Spring cleaning time's just around the corner. Of course, this warm weather is giving you the spring cleaning vibes. You could get somebody else to do your cleaning for you.
That'll be wicked.
Yeah, local company here. The gift card is for $150. And as well, right now going for $5.
Wow, that'd be a wicked gift.
Yeah, not bad. Go check out our website, play1037.ca, and you can click on the little banner there. It'll take you straight to the auction so you can start bidding. We are just a couple days away from the Oil Barons Dream Home Lottery. The draw is happening real soon right here in our studio. So we brought some friends into the studio, some real life Oil Barons. We have Zayden, Noah, and Nick. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for coming on. All right, so the Dream Home Lottery, very exciting. Have you been in the house?
We have, yes. We put it together. We staged all the furniture.
Wow. Okay, so very high quality craftsmanship, you would say?
I vouch for it, and my word's gold, so yeah. The Dream Home is great. It's
right.
beautiful.
Thank you, Nick. Glad to hear it. Did your parents buy tickets for the lottery?
My parents actually did buy tickets, and they're super excited about the whole Dream House giveaway.
Now, are they excited about you playing hockey?
They are super excited, and yeah, they're glad to have me in Fort McMurray. The town's been nothing but good for me, so it's been good.
Glad to hear it. So are you all first-year Oil Barons? How long have you played on the team?
I'm a first-year Oil Baron. This is my first year. I spent a season with another team in this league last year, but this is my first year.
Well, welcome to Fort McMurray. How about you?
It's my first year junior and first year with the Oil Barons, so glad to be here.
And Nick?
Yeah, I'm the seasoned pro.
Season pro?
Been around the block a bit. Yeah, I played in Lloyd. I started off my career there. I went back home to Langley in the BCHL, and then I'm finishing out my career here.
Okay.
So, it's a great town, good city, lots of good fans, good people. These guys are interesting cats, so it's been good.
You would say that this is your favorite team you've played on,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Glad to hear it. Now, why is it so important to support you guys? What does the money go towards?
It just helps us, do what we do. And, I'll be honest, fans like coming out to watch and fans like winning. And if we have more money to go into the program, more people are going to want to play here. So if they like winning and they like seeing, good stuff happen, the more money makes it easier.
And if we see you on the ice, what positions are we looking out for to say, oh, that's Nick, I heard him on the air?
Left wing or middle bench, yelling, cheerleader. I get the guys up. So I'm always making an impact there.
Good. How about you, Zayden?
You'll see me playing forward, number 55.
And Noah?
And you'll see me between the pipes, number 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
Between the irons.
Goalie here.
There you go.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks so much for joining me, gents. Did you have anything else you'd like to add?
No, I mean, just, thanks for having us. Thanks for all the support. And, hopefully everything goes well for you guys the rest of your year. I'm only going to be here a little longer, so.
Well, thanks so much for joining us, coming on to Fort McMurray all the way up here, away from your family, to entertain us on the weekends and Tuesday nights and things. And definitely get your tickets for the Oil Barons Dream Home. The draw is happening on February 27th at 11:15 right here in the studio. We're going to announce the winner on air, and then hopefully we're going to call them and they're going to pick up the phone and find out they won a dream home. So exciting. So you can get your tickets at oilbaronsdreamhome.ca, or you can get them at the game tonight. Tell me about it, Nick.
Friday night, 7:30, Center Fireplace, Whitecourt Wolverines, first of a back-to-back, last home games of the year. I want to see you guys there. Buy your tickets at the door.
And one final reminder that tomorrow night is the cutoff for the last time to buy your tickets for that dream home. The draw's happening on the 27th, but tomorrow, Saturday, February 24th, is the last day you can get in on the draw. So make sure you get your tickets, oilbaronsdreamhome.ca, or at the game tonight at Center Fireplace. Thanks, gents.
Thank you.
The Oil Barons Dream Home big draw is happening on February 27th.
Very soon.
Yeah, so soon. Right here in the station, we're going to get to do the draw.
That is exciting.
I know. I can't wait. I can't believe I get to be a part of giving away $1 million home.
Wow.
But not only that, the chance for you to get in on the draw, to get your tickets, ends tomorrow night at midnight.
Okay.
So very quickly, we have Melissa Hardigan on the phone. Melissa, what was your role in the dream home?
Our role is to furnish the home fully, to make it as appealing and beautiful as we can for the winner.
And it is absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you've taken a tour of it. Bob, have you seen it?
Oh, yeah, we've been through it. It's beautiful, gorgeous. I especially love it upstairs, that little space there, that little family space. It's cool. Really good job on that, Melissa.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Actually, that is my favorite little space.
Yeah.
Upstairs, yeah.
Yeah, that couch is very comfy. I've sat on a lot of places there because I spend a few hours broadcasting live from the home. So I've tried out a couch or two, a bed or two.
Oh, so you're that
Perfect.
person.
That's exactly what we want. We want everyone to sit and enjoy it, and hopefully we can bring that service to Fort McMurray.
So tell me about some of the furniture in there. What were your choices? Why did you choose what you did?
Well, when we design the show home, we have a few months to plan, and then we have to curate it, make sure everything fits. Budget is always a really, really important, right? And of course, then we have to make sure it gets here in time. So there's a lot of factors that come into the selections from our lines, because it's mostly from MHD, Essentials by MHD. So everything is down to budget, availability, and timeline. So crunch, a lot of things come into it.
And how many years have you been doing this?
This is our third year. Started in 2020, which was, that was a year.
Yeah.
So, so at first I wasn't sure what was going to happen. It was 2020 and how it was going to go down, but we were really excited to have that opportunity. And we just wanted to make sure we could do the best we could with the opportunity that was given to us.
And what made you say, I want to come back, I want to keep doing this, I want to support the oil barons?
It's that. It's wanting to support the community, support the oil barons, provide something to Fort McMurray so that they can see that, we have these options here in the city. You don't have to go to Edmonton. Have a chance for people to actually touch and feel the products that we put in. And of course, we have made all sorts of lines. That's just one set of line, and then the options are endless for what we can provide to a Fort McMurray base.
Now, if somebody is going to go and tour the house, say today, what do you want them to really notice and take in about your process and what you've done there?
I think that, MHD, we are about functionality. We're about beautification and about making your house your home. We want your home to be your safe place. And that's when we put things in there, it's comfortability. And also just the aesthetic of nothing is trendy. Everything's very classic and usable, functionality. When we live up in Fort McMurray, functionality and beautification, that's my primary goal when I design a home for clients.
Perfect. And that's absolutely what you can expect at the Dream Home. It is absolutely stunning from the get-go, but you can also see where you could store things and where you could sit on something and really get a great view of the TV and things like that. So thanks so much for taking that project on.
Absolutely. Yes, for sure. We've got some plans for next year. So it's in the back of my mind already of how that one would look.
Perfect. Well, just a reminder, this is your last 2 days to buy tickets. We are going to be closing that draw tomorrow night at midnight. So oilbaronsdreamhome.ca is where you can get them, or you can go to the home game tonight. They're playing at 7:30 at Center Fireplace. And then February 27th, it's coming up real soon. Somebody is going to win that $1.14 million Dream Home. Melissa, thanks for joining us this morning.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for listening.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Steph and John replay.
Find more Steph and John at play1037.ca.